More!
Lunch break! I have this topic I've wanted to talk about for a while now.
You've been saving it for you to get back on lunch break?
Yeah, and I've had this piece of paper sitting on my desk. But have you guys heard of the trolley problem?
Like a math problem? Like if a trolley is going at 30 miles per hour?
Like physics?
Well, kind of.
Well, it's more about the maintenance these days because they're trying to decide whether it's worth it to keep repairing the trolleys or like because of historical reasons, maintain them. Is that the trolley?
Trolleys don't really
It's
exist
close,
anymore.
it's close. But it goes a little deeper. It tackles morality and what's right and wrong.
Oh.
You have to kind of figure it out.
Are you just the question master or are you gonna also participate?
I'll see, maybe I'm the trolley conductor.
There's no such thing as a trolley conductor. There's a conductor and then there's a trolley that just follows.
Situation 1.
I miss Jen and Ashley.
Okay. There's a trolley coming down the tracks, and ahead there are 5 people tied to the tracks.
How did they get there?
Who did that?
And they're unable to move.
Why?
I mean, they could at least.
Did they
wiggle.
deserve it? Did they do something wrong?
Can they blink?
Can they fit between
Man, you guys would be the worst people to go to the movies with.
Okay.
The trolley will continue coming and will kill the 5 people. There is nothing you can do to rescue the 5 people except that there is a lever. If you pull the lever, the train will be directed to another track which has 1 person tied to it. You have 2 choices. Do nothing and the 5 people will die, or pull the lever and save the 5 people, but that 1 person will die.
Well, the thing is, it's not do nothing because I'm aware of the situation.
Yes.
So it's still a choice to do nothing. So it's
Yes.
not really doing nothing.
So you have 2 choices.
Okay.
I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Yeah, it's like that.
I wish this was like this.
What
Yeah,
movie
this
is
reminds
that?
me of the Dark Knight situation where, but the train is going no matter what.
So one, there's like a conscious decision,
Yes.
and
No.
the other one,
Technically, they're both conscious decisions.
oh, but the one you have an active hand in. If you do an action, if you
They're
actually
both. But by not doing it, that's still an action.
So you it seems like both of them are the same based off of what you're saying. So in that case, I'd rather have 1 casualty.
Safe to say, I think we all agree.
Killing 1 person is better than.
But for some reason, I feel like there's more
that's
to
it.
it.
There's more to
Let's
it.
rephrase that. Killing 5 people is worse than 1. I think you have more to add to this, right?
The thought behind it is that these 5 people were already in harm's way, and you're shifting that to that single person.
If you're aware of the situation, you are still choosing to kill 5 people by letting the.
Are
train
you the
continue.
decision factor?
Yeah. So I don't think that it was like, oh, I had no part in this. 5 people died.
Wait, I thought
You know?
he was the conductor. So why isn't he fixing the situation?
I'm in the bathroom.
You're a terrible conductor.
Bathrooms on a. Oh, they are in trains. Yeah.
Wait, so Benson, you're saying you would rather let the train continue and kill 5 people?
Okay, so there's an alternative to this.
Oh, well, how did you not tell us it's an
So
alternative?
situation 2, there's a trolley coming down the tracks, and ahead there are 5 people tied to the tracks. Instead of the 1 person being tied to the other track, you're on a bridge, and there's a man standing next to you who is enormous and heavy that if you push him off onto the tracks, he will stop the train, but he will die in the process.
What?
Would you push this guy off and let him take the
There's
hits?
nothing heavier in the train that I can throw off.
This is a theory.
All
This is a
right,
person.
fine, okay.
This is worse because you're physically touching the person you're about to kill.
How is that any worse than driving the train?
Well, driving a train, you have to make a response. Okay, it's like the one that has the least amount of casualties.
Wait, so you're saying
I see what
either
you're
push,
saying.
either push the lever or push the guy? Is that? Is that
You're saying that both are the same thing.
Yeah.
Pushing a guy off to stop the train from killing those 5 people was the same thing as pulling the
I
lever.
agree.
Pulling the lever.
So
Wait,
I
so
can
man's
close my
being
eyes.
fast.
I can close my eyes and do this, and it could be the lever, or it could be the guy, right? But if he's so big, I would actually not be. I would be like, ugh.
Okay, hold on.
Then you're going a little bit too deep.
Is there a right answer?
Is there a right answer? And like, what does this tell of? Like,
Yeah.
based on our response, does this tell us?
What is the
about us.
what is the purpose of us answering this right now?
It's just something to think about. You know, I didn't want to waste paper, so I had to fit all this on one sheet.
No, it's good.
Okay.
So I don't have the answers.
I think we should all go through and answer.
I think I would have guilt either way. If I saw 5 people down the track, and I didn't do anything, I would have the same amount of guilt. So I probably would want to save at least
By
5.
pushing the guy or the lever.
They're technically the same thing.
Technically the same thing. So
Okay.
save 5, save 5, save 5, save 5.
I would save the 5.
Okay.
What would you do?
I think I'm gonna cheat, and it's gonna take me too long to think of what is the right answer. That all 5 people die.
Oh my god.
No, I think that's actually very realistic. I think in these
Okay,
situations,
right.
you hear about.
Well, so I think that's my answer then.
Right.
That I would let the train keep going.
Because you'd be like,
Yeah.
no.
You know, they're already expecting to die in a sense, but this one person isn't, and to shift that and like
Like he.
kill that
no,
person.
but I think
He's all there like, wait, the train's going on the other route. Oh, thank God, I'm safe.
I think-
Wait, why is it coming this way?
Yeah,
right?
I think the situation could be better exemplified if the other guy wasn't tied. He was just on the tracks.
Yeah.
Wait, why can't you say that it's a better feeling of these 5 already knew they were gonna die, and you relieve them? Oh my God, thank
To put
Benson.
that all on one person.
Thank
though?
Benson. Do you have any like lighter-hearted ones?
Well, we'll go on to the next one.
Okay.
The prisoner's dilemma. So you are a member of a gang, and you have been arrested with another member of your gang,
The Wong Fu gang.
the Wong Fu gang.
Okay.
Right. Both of you are confined away from each other, and you have no way of communicating with each other. They don't have enough evidence to convict both of you with major charges, and instead offer you and the other member a bargain.
Title.
You can remain silent, or you can betray the other gang member and testify that he has committed the crime.
Well, isn't this just a issue of like if you're ride or die, you know, like
Yeah.
homie, like
Yes. So there's 3 outcomes, right? So
Family.
if you betray the other member and he remains silent, you get set free and he gets 3 years in prison. But it also works the other way. So if you stay silent and he rats you out, you get 3 years in prison. If you both betray each other, you both serve 2 years each. And if you both remain silent,
everyone's free.
no, you both serve 1 year.
Dude, I would remain silent.
To risk 3 years?
So here's the thing: how close am I to this guy? Like, did he like save like my family one time from like a rival gang?
You and Benson.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I only know Benson for like a year and a half.
Oh, that's true. All right, you and West. You and West. You and West.
If the max is 3 years, I could do 3 years. That's not the worst
3 years
thing
is done.
ever.
3 years.
All
is
right,
done.
I would say
I'm
like.
not saying it's easy. I'm just saying like something to like protect my friend.
Phil, I wouldn't give you up for 2 reasons. Because I believe you're innocent.
Oh.
Unless you're not, then I'd be really upset.
When you get out.
What a setup.
I believe you're innocent, and also I hear, snitches get it the worst in prison.
Not. What about the other thing?
That's
is
what I heard too.
If you
So-
tap, if
Snitches get stitches, is what they
So
tell
I'm not
me.
gonna be one of those people to protect you and to protect myself.
But like, what if you rat someone out, and then when you're out of prison, the inside guy hires someone else to get rid of you?
Yeah, I think when it comes to prison criminals, it's better to just shut up. Even if you get away free and do the whole witness protection, whatever stuff,
They'll still find you.
yeah. I've seen movies. Because you're also gonna live with like looking behind your back.
Yeah.
right?
Something like I said earlier, that's very easily in your mind. It's like, well, obviously you do that, but when it comes down to that moment, I don't know if I could. Everyone wants to believe that they're a good person, but in practice, obviously that doesn't always work out. And I would say that actually there's things, not to make it too heavy, but there's things that we're doing in our society that are probably killing other people in other societies, and we just don't know about it the same way,
Because we're nestled in this life.
yeah, we should all be more active in trying to be good instead of not active in trying to be bad.
Because at the same time too, I think that like these exercises kind of show that sometimes there isn't a right answer. So I think that's what's challenging. When you kind of look at it, what separates you from the situation is like instead of putting that burden on somebody else, taking it upon yourself. So like if you're the one that jumps in front of the track
Yeah.
or something like that, I guess that kind of shows the kind of person that you are.
Could you do that? Could you be Captain America when the grenade fell on the floor and you hop on top of it? Could you do that?
Or Iron Man in Avengers 2 and taking
I
the
can't
The nuke?
nuke, or
Batman?
or Iron Giant, or Independence
taking the
Day,
nuke?
Will Smith, or any of these
Taking the
movies.
nuke? It's always taking the nuke.
I think most people would take the nuke.
Most heroes would take the nuke.
That's what makes him a hero.
I did read this article of like somewhere in Russia where a guy was dating 2 girls and they both jumped into a river to see who he would save.
So it's not a true polygamist.
What happened?
He just called the cops. He's like, you guys are crazy. Because obviously, that's just crazy, first of all. But
Oh, it's like Airbud.
Oh, go.
So the classic scenario, the Airbud scenario, where you got the golden retriever in the middle, you got the childhood owner and friend, rescued him and stuff, but then you got the evil guy with the pedo stash, and he's holding the delicious steak. We'll leave you with that.
Discuss below.
let us know if there's actually other situations that you guys know about that we can discuss. New episodes every Thursday. See ya.